Hello dear students, welcome to our grammar lesson today. Today's grammar lesson is about subject and verb agreement. I think that you covered this lesson before several times, but today we are going to focus on subject verb agreement, singular, plural, and how can we use them in our writing. Now, first of all, the idea of subject verb agreement and the meaning of it. It means that words in a sentence must work together like a puzzle. Look at the photos, they are very expressive. When you find that playing with a puzzle, you have to connect them in order to mix and connect in a suitable way. Thus, it's crucial or very important that both the subject and verb agree and work together. How come? Now, a sentence. What's a sentence? When I say that your sentence is a complete sentence, not, for example, a fragment, which is missing something, so it means that a sentence is a group of words with a subject and a verb about main idea. So the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action. When you ask yourself, who did this? What am I talking here about? So it means that it's a noun or pronoun that performs the action. Look at the examples. One dog is sitting on the grass. So the subject is, yes, a dog, which is only one dog. And it agrees with the verb, which is. Look at the second example. Two dogs. So the subject is the dogs that are two. So they are now plural. And the plural have to take are, not is. So this is the meaning of subject-verb agreement. Now, you have some tricky things. Like what? When I say the indefinite pronoun, every, or everybody, or everyone, so this is called a singular subject. Why? Because when I say every or each, so this means that it's only one that I'm talking about. So I say every boy has been given a new book, or everybody is allowed to enter the hall after recess, or everyone was told to leave the room, or everyone doesn't like eating fruits. So all of these indefinite pronouns, every, each, or everybody, everyone, they are called as singular subjects. And they always take singular verbs. Again, when I say each of the girls, don't forget there is each here. So, of course, when I say each of the girls, each of the boys, I have to put after of plural. But this doesn't mean that the verb will match with the word that follows the indefinite pronoun. I mean that each is the main word or the main subject because I'm talking about each one of the whole. So when I say each, so each was or each has or each is. So I say that each of the girls was given a new bag as a gift. Or each of the girls has to solve a problem. Or each of the girls is carrying a red bag. Okay. Another one for the singular subject. No one or none or nobody also always take singular verbs. So when I say no one is allowed to enter the room after 10 p.m. or none of the girls has brought an umbrella or nobody was given the permission to leave the room. So such these indefinite pronouns that carry the meaning of negation. Negation means negative. So they carry singular verbs. Now I have also another singular subject. When I specify it's only a person. When I say somebody, someone also take singular verbs. So I say somebody is hiding behind the door. Someone has taken my new pen. Somebody or someone was caught loitering along the corridor. Now, you have singular subjects always take singular verbs. All of these are examples up to now for the singular subjects or the indefinite pronouns that carry or take singular verbs. Like, for example, neither of the boys or either of the girls. Wow, how come? When I say neither of the boys, I have the word boys here. So this means that they are a lot. No, of course, no. When I say neither of the boys, it means that none of the boys. So, again, as we covered before, for none, this one, none of the girls, it's exactly like when I say neither of the boys or of the girls. So, it also takes singular verbs. So I say neither of the boys has a new bag. It means none of them. Either of the girls needs a new bag or is allowed to take part in the competition. Okay, there are uncountable nouns that take singular verbs. Like what? The information. I say the information has been given to the police. Now, when I say the information is not, even if it's like a lot of information, also it will take has, not have. When I say the news is very upsetting, is very interesting. So I will not say that one new and two news. Actually, no. News is news, and it should be singular form. The dust on the table needs to be cleaned off. Dust, I cannot even count the drops of the dust or for example, how many or how much. I cannot say that, of course. So it's totally singular form. The dust on the table needs to be cleaned off. When I find some of the subjects like physics, mathematics, for example, business, such these words are already ended with S. So this doesn't mean that they are plural, because this is a word that already ends with S and it's a subject that's called as physics, business, mathematics. So it's only one. So I say mathematics is a very challenging subject. Now, totally different what we covered before from the plural subjects. When I find the man and the boy, so this is plural. Actually, they take plural verbs. So I say the man and the boy have gone home together. The children, now it's already a plural subject. So I say the children are playing happily in the field, or the children do not understand the question. When I say all the toys, when I say all, it depends on what's after all. When I say all the toys, so this is plural. So I say all the toys need to be put away neatly, because toys is already plural. So does this mean that I can find all plus uncountable noun? Yes, sure. Where can I find it? I can find, for example, all the toys need, which is plural. And I can say all, for example, all the Pepsi. So Pepsi is not counted. So I can say all the Pepsi is dropped on the ground or on the floor. So what's after all, which is, for of course, with no preposition in the middle, preposition like of. Okay, so this means that the verb will match the noun that preceded it. So when I say all the toys, not all of the toys, no, all the toys. So this is plural. So I say need to be put away neatly. I can say all the water or all the Pepsi is dropped on the floor. Now I have already some indefinite pronouns that already plurals subjects, and it's very clear when I say, for example, both the boys. So I have both, and I have already boys. So the verb will be plural. Both the boys have been punished by the teacher. When I say several, it means a lot. Several girls. So several girls were caught playing in the rain. When I say a few of the children, the word few itself, not little, it's a few. So this is already a plural indefinite pronoun. So I say a few of the children are in the room. When I say many, it's not much. Many boys, so many boys play soccer very well. So this is already a plural form. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget to look at the PowerPoint presentation and the PDF file with the homework that will be attached on the school website.